trying to learn something difficult and physical, you want to really slow down. So that was one of the insights from the trauma stuff.
This dynamic, deliberate play approach. Is that one of the things that helps to...
Yeah, if you were to summarize peak performance aging in a single sentence, literally, you want to engage in challenging, creative, and social activities that require a dynamic, deliberate, play-based approach to learning and take place in novel outdoor environments. That's literally the formula. And what you didn't hear me mention, nutraceuticals, supplements, diet, all the things like running on a treadmill, joining a gym, all that people do to age well. I'm not saying that stuff isn't important, but it's nowhere close. I'll give you a funny example. The challenging social and creative activities, the social part. It is more important as we age to maintain social connections than it is to lose weight if you're obese or to quit smoking. I often think with peak performance aging, people want to do the right stuff. They just don't know exactly what the right stuff is. When you say dynamic, deliberate, play-based activities, you have to really define dynamic, right? That means hit all 5 aspects of functional fitness. Because you can keep your skills as we age, but you have to train strength, stamina, agility, balance, and flexibility on a regular basis. You have to make sure to engage your primary moving muscles and your stabilizing muscles. All those things are really crucial as we age. That's what dynamic is about, right? Which is why if you look at like skiing may actually turn out to be the very best sport for peak performance aging, which is not something that I knew in my research. It's actually something I learned last week. But it turns out that the single most important correlate for peak performance aging is strong legs. Leg strength correlates to preservation of physical health and cognitive function. Number one thing, and the most important thing about legs, is loading them so you get increases in bone density. You can do that through weightlifting. That's really great. Some of the stuff that people do for exercise as they age, they're told, oh, go swimming. It doesn't load the joints. Well, it also doesn't do anything for bone density, so it's a worthless exercise for peak performance aging. Running, terrible, because it breaks down bone density. The 2 best things you can do is skiing, because it's side-to-side motion that loads the bones slowly, and or hiking with a weight vest. Hiking with a weight vest will also load bone density. So dynamic is a very specific term when you're talking about peak performance aging. I want to go back to one thing you said earlier about flow and aging. So when we're in flow, 2 of the things that the state provides us with is a sense of mastery, right? Because learning is, and a feeling of control. That's one of the defining characteristics of flow, is the sense of being in control of things you can't normally control. Turns out that feelings of control and mastery are among the 2 very best feelings humans get on this planet, and both have really strong neuroimmunological consequences. So when we get feelings of mastery and control, it boosts T cell production, right? So we fight off diseases with T cells. Also boosts the production of natural killer cells, which is what targets tumors and other sick cells. Simultaneously, as we move into flow, there's a global release of a nitrous oxide, it's a gas signaling molecule, and it basically pushes stress hormones out of our system. There are 9 known causes of aging. All 9 of them are linked to stress and inflammation. They're all linked to inflammation, and inflammation is always linked to stress. When we move into flow, it resets the nervous system, pushes all of this stress out of our body. So flow underpins meaning and well-being and purpose and overall life satisfaction and happiness, and it boosts health and longevity. So flow isn't just like how we get a life worth living, it's how we get a whole lot more life worth living.